Ladies, if your husband is enmeshed with his mother, here's three really important things for you to do that's going to help. The goal isn't to make him break free. It's to focus on protecting yourself and managing yourself and your needs. And through that, that holds him accountable. And that is when he can begin to break free himself. So step one is to stop criticizing his mother or pointing out what's wrong with her and the relationship, and tell him what you're needing. So instead of saying, hey, this is unhealthy, how often you talk to your mum is unhealthy, when she does this, that's rude, that's disrespectful. If he's enmeshed with his mother, those type of statements, that tends to just cause defensiveness, and it's not going to get you what you want. So instead, focus on, hey, that feels this way when she does this, says this. I'm needing you to do this. I'm needing us to do this. To be specific about what you're needing him to do in those situations where you have a problem with the behavior. And then, number two, do not coach him. Don't remind him. Don't be telling him again and again, reminding him of all the what you need from him, and make sure you do it like this. Don't be micromanaging all that, as tempting as it is, because what that does, although it could, it can seem like it's helpful, it's teaching him to be passive. It's not teaching him to motivate himself to do that for you. It's teaching him like, oh, you're going to be there coaching him every step of the way, and he takes less initiative. What you want to do instead is just tell him just once what you need, okay? Like say you're going over to your mom's house to tell him, hey, this while we're here, this is what I need. And you tell him, if this happens, I'm going to need to do this. If she's rude to me, I'm going to need to go home early. I'm going to call an Uber or something like that. Something to protect yourself. And if he doesn't do it, you follow through. And this is how he learns. He hears you say what you need. If he doesn't follow through, he experiences the consequences of that. The awkwardness, the emotional pressure is all on him, and he has to deal with his mother saying, what's wrong, blah, 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 right? And that's a lot of pressure for him. That's what motivates him to change. It's not not picking on anybody, but it's not the micromanaging, constantly telling him how to do things and trying to be on top of him all the time. So, and then number three, reinforce it. When he does what you want, when he protects you, be very appreciative. What this does, it reinforces that behavior, okay? So you don't want to go on and on and on. If he doesn't follow through on a boundary, you just act. You take a consequence. If you talk about it and keep bringing it up and talking about you did this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, that's kind of, it's almost like reinforcing that because you're focusing on it. You don't want to focus on it. You just take the action to protect yourself. He's going to feel the consequence. He's going to deal with that. And you don't say anything. You don't say anything unless he wants to bring up a conversation. Don't focus on what he's missing. And when he does the right thing, when he stands up, be very appreciative. This is telling his brain unconsciously, hey, this is what we want to do. This is good. This gets us love. It gets us recognition, gets us appreciation. Men love appreciation. And it's going to encourage him, like rewire his brain to keep having those boundaries with his mother.